Hi guys, today I wanna talk about how to build a character in Diablo 4, brother. This is important because later today there is going to be a lift of an embargo in the Diablo 4 community with the people that played some version of the game behind closed doors, and they have some information about the game. I am here to tell you that you can follow those guides, those builds, and I am going to upload builds of my own. I wasn't in that place, but I kind of know how the druid is going to be, you know, and once I play the game and I know how the druid plays, I am going to, of course, upload guides about the druid. But for now, what I am here to tell you is that if you think that watching these videos, these guides, this whatever, takes the sense of exploration, of knowing how things are going in Diablo 4, I am with you. I also think that I don't like spoiling everything for myself, and I like to try my own builds. So what I am here to say to you is, don't go for those builds, even though I am going to give you a build if that is what you want. But if what you want is doing your own build, follow your own path, and discover the game by yourself, I am going to give you some tips so you do exactly that and don't fail at the attempt and then you succumb and say, oh, what I am doing sucks, so I will have to look for a meta guide. I am going to give you the tools so you don't have to do that, brother. Let's start with the basic stuff, bro. You start obviously level 1, you want a leveling build, you want to go your way. In reality, at the start of the game, and this applies, by the way, to every class. I main druid, but this doesn't apply only to druid. What I am going to say apply to every class. So you start out the game at the very first 20 levels. It doesn't matter what you do, my brother. Everything is viable. Everything works. Do what you find is fun. This is your moment to try different skills, see how they work. Oh, I like this animation, I don't like it. This is your moment to explore your character without any disadvantage, without anything bad happening to you. This is your moment, brother. Remember that you can respect your character, and at the first levels, at the first level 50, it is easy to respect, it is cheap to respect. You can respect as many times as you want, so there is no drawback doing this, brother. So go for it, try this stuff out in the first 20, 25, 30 levels. Now if you wanna be faster, you can try a build that is kinda quicker for leveling with the strong abilities that you think are strong. You go for this, everything is going to be fine, brother. Now as you start to transition between level 20, 30 to 40, 50 level, when you are approaching that capstone dungeon where you are going to face a dungeon that is at a set difficulty, and you have to beat it to be able to go ahead to the world tier 3, the next step in difficulty, then you might want to change your approach. So in those levels, when you are at 30, 40, and you want to farm your build to be able to fight the capstone dungeon, maybe you want a good leveling build. At that point, it is a good idea to have a good leveling build and not do whatever, you know. Focus on something that you like. Your class has 4 or 5 core skills. Choose one of those, try to optimize the build for that core skill. You will be all right. Then on that moment in time, you have a good leveling build. You are clearing dungeon, you are doing your stuff. How do you go about facing the capstone dungeon? This is the moment when you have to think about kind of mix-maxing the build, but not to the fullest potential, but in the moment you are in time. And this is why this is important. This is an important moment in your transition in your character, because when you go find a build for a character, people are going to give you an end game build that is not going to help you here. What you need here is a level 50, a level 45, a level 50 build that can help you out to beat that capstone dungeon. I am going to load a video talking about that build for the druid, brother. I am going for a build that is easily attainable for the druid to beat the capstone dungeon as soon as possible. And how is that doable? In my opinion, go for legendary aspects that are on the Codex of Power. Don't go for a build that you saw a dude posting a YouTube video where he needs a legendary aspect that is only gettable if one mob drops it. No, brother, because you don't know if you are going to get it. You don't want to spend hours farming for something that you are going to get rid of once you go to the next tier. So to get the aspects that you want, go for a build where all the aspects are on the Codex of Power, brother. Again, I am going to give one of those for the druid. It is a pulverized. I am going to give you the clue right away. It is a pulverized build. Every aspect is on the Codex of Power. So when you are approaching level 50, and you can do the same with other classes. I don't know those classes that well, so I can't say to you this is a skill, but I can tell you that you can go over the Codex of Power, you see what is available for you, and you can, starting at level 45, for example, to farm the dungeons where you only complete the dungeon and they give you the aspect. Easy as that, brother. Then you go, you get all your aspects, and you are ready to go for the capstone dungeon, brother. And you obliterate that shit because you get a good build that you don't have to spend hours farming because it's all on the Codex of Power, and then you proceed to the next tier. Now, where you are in there, you start getting Paragon boards and whatever. What is my advice? Keep building on that build that you got for the capstone dungeon, brother, because maybe you get better gear that supports that. Maybe you get an aspect of power that is only droppable that supports that build too, and you can start making little adjustments, brother. So you go growing from there. What is your next step? Now you are at end game. Now, can I follow one of those guides that they give me over there? Well, a lot of the end game guides give you builds that need a unique item to work. So there are items in Diablo 4 that are unique, that give a unique ability that you can't find in anything else. These are named items with set stats that are always the same. There are builds that need one of these items to be able to work. And without that item, the build doesn't exist. It is not viable. There is no way the build works because the special ability that the item has is what makes the build possible. And at the same time, these unique items are the items that has the lowest drop rate on the whole game. So they are hard to come by. What I am trying to tell you here is that, in my opinion, going to YouTube and say, oh, I want to make this build, and the build needs a unique item, and you say, I am going for that build, you don't know, because if you don't get that unique item, the build won't be possible. So my approach or my advice to you would be, go for a build where you don't need a unique item at first glance, at the first place, you know. Oh, I am going to make a build that doesn't depend of a unique item. This build is effective even if I don't find a unique item at end game. Go for a build like that. You will have success. And then, if you find one unique item that is really powerful or that is build defining, then you pivot to that build with that unique. But you didn't choose the build in the terms that, oh, I am going to make this build that I don't want you to tell me. No, you got the unique item, and then you see what build is enabled by that unique item, and then you go and transition to that build if it is a good unique item. For example, for the druid, one item like this is a helmet called Tempest Roar that gives your storm abilities are also werewolf abilities. This is build defining because you can do some crazy combinations, turning skills like Hurricane into werewolf skills, you know. So this is build defining. If you find this helmet, you wanna transition into a storm werewolf build, you know. This is the same way for all classes. There are some uniques that maybe suck, but in the vast majority of cases, it is like this. So this is my step-by-step guide on how to make your own path, your own building in Diablo 4 world. You start out doing whatever you want. Then you transition to a more serious leveling build. Then you go for a build that can be the capstone dungeon, and you do that by farming aspects of legendary aspect that are on the Codex of Power, so you can make a great good build with what you have at your disposal without depending of getting a drop. You easily beat the custom dungeon. What do you do now? You keep improving that same build that you had, and you only transform it if you find aspects that can give you another build. And you go for builds that don't need a unique item. You go for an endgame build that can work without needing the drop of a unique item. But if you find a unique item, if for some miracle a unique item drops and it is a good building defining unique item, then you pivot your build towards that, and that is the end game build that you are going to play. This, in my opinion, is the best way to approach the game, brother. And now that everyone is going to make guides and bullshit and this and that, you will have all the information that you need to make this possible. I hope this is helpful for you, brother. In my opinion, you should try to do your own stuff, your own investigation, have fun, because theory crafting is fun. I have been having fun just looking at all the legendary aspects and abilities and combinations that the druid has, brother. So yes, dude, I hope this was helpful. I hope you have fun playing the game and doing your stuff. Don't spoil everything for yourself unless it is watching me, brother. Thanks for being here, guys. You guys are fucking awesome. Remember to subscribe to the channel, like the video, brother. I upload videos like this every day, even twice a day, brother. I am also going to stream on Twitch playing the hardcore druid character, so come and watch me, brother. It will be awesome. And yes, guys, thanks for being here. You guys are fucking awesome. God bless ya. And remember, as the great Bill Hicks said, this is just a ride.